Hey everybody, been about 2 weeks since my last greenhouse update, so I figured I'd show y'all what's been going on. As you can see, the stove is gone. It's stacked up right there now. Got all that stuff cleaned up, and I've got some space in here to put some more plants in. Got some peppers sitting there right now. You kind of see also how much space the stove actually took up, so we'll work on that next year, being able to position that farther by the outside wall so it doesn't take up so much space. But anyway, we'll start right here. Remember the Costa leaves, they are still just growing like crazy. Not making a whole lot of fruit down in there, but that's okay. I got two little suckers right there trying to root them, so I'm going to try this plant outside as well. Some peppers, Brandywine. The Brandywine red, I'm finding that Brandywines are not big prolific producers, but what they make is pretty good size. Nice looking tomatoes. Some more of the peppers from all the way back in November is still going. This girl right here, Miss Camelot Peppers, she has turned into a beast. Just that one plant by itself. Humongous stems down in there, loaded with fruit, all up in there. I don't know what happened, but looked like she got on some steroids or something. The Creole right here, really starting to put out some fruit. Back to some more Costa leaves. These right here, that is a big old mater right there. Really nice. A couple of the others doing very good. Still don't have any monster in here yet, not monster size. Little peppers down here. Still got plenty of red peppers coming. They turn red pretty quick inside the greenhouse. I'm not sure. I don't remember them doing this fast last year outside. This Drusba right here, he's setting on pretty good. Doing very good. The Black Sea Man, we have been eating these, and I tried them as fried green tomatoes, and I didn't really like them that way. But actually, they make a really good sandwich. They kind of have the more acidic than some other tomatoes are, which I think is pretty good. I like that. Again, more peppers. Just got peppers. I'll have peppers from now until, well, a long time. That's my old girl there. She's almost up to the ceiling again. So, look at the tomatoes on this thing. And she is pushing 5 months old now, since back in November. Still loaded with tomatoes. Back here we got 5 more pepper plants. Same deal. I need to get out here and pick these red ones off. Looking down through here, here's the German Johnsons, the first ones, and just look at the amount of tomatoes hanging down in there. Absolutely unreal. These things, very nice. And coming on down here, these are Tsar Kolokol, one of those Russian ones, and look at the tomatoes that thing is putting out. Really, really, really nice. On the back side here, I got a little Cheyenne that was sitting way up front. Got cleaned up some room back here, moved her back. She is just full of tomatoes. It's a little determinate, so I'm guessing everything's going to turn red about the same time. I hope that truss right there will stay in place, because that's one truss with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 tomatoes on it. Good luck on that. But right here, we got a bush beefsteak, a couple of regular beefsteaks down here that I brought around and set up. Here's the other Camelot Peppers. Still got plenty of stuff up under here. And this is Vera's Ponderosa, the one that I said would not grow up straight. She doesn't put out a whole lot, but what she does put out looks pretty darn good. So we may have to adjust whether or not we want to do this one again next year. Haven't tried one, we haven't had a ripe one yet. So if she tastes good and makes tomatoes like that right there, she might have to go on my grow list. And right here is Danko, planted in the ground. This little thing, actually one tomato down there looks like it's finally turning. It is absolutely full of tomatoes. Same thing with another Cheyenne right here, loaded down. 2 more bush beefsteaks right there, planted in ground. Right here on the end is another bush beefsteak, full of tomatoes, just waiting to turn, I guess. We'll see what happens with that. Right here we got the remember the Rutgers suckers that I pulled off January 1st? They are still growing. We picked a whole lot of fruit off of them, and they're up into the leaves now. What I found out is that if I feed them a whole lot better, the bottom leaves don't dry up and shrivel up as fast. So that was something I learned there. But it's still got plenty of tomatoes up in here. We'll be picking a whole bunch off Monday and giving them to some family members for the holidays and stuff. Something like that. Here's the Brandywines. Last time I said they were not setting a whole lot of fruit. Well, they don't set a whole lot, but what they make is pretty good size. They're usually not going to make no little scrawny tomato. Same thing. This is a pretty good sized tomato here. On the end, this Bulgarian Triumph. He's trying to get his act together. Doing pretty good. Right here, this hybrid cherry. Got some really nice clusters of tomatoes coming. Really, really nice. And if you look at that plant, it's a very well shaped, actually well supported. I've got a center line right in here, and then I come off of that and I use my tomato clips to support the plant. That works out very well. Right here, this little guy, Red Rocket, somewhere down in there are the tomatoes. He's filled in quite well. Right here we got some ornamental peppers from Hill Rod. Beautiful purple flowers that need to be repotted. I'll try to get that done in the next couple of days or so. Just some miscellaneous leftover plants, some peppers I had. I run out of my good compost, so I've bought some store-bought stuff, and I don't really like it. Some eggplant that was overwatered, root bound. I dug them out and put them in some good soil right here just a couple of days ago, trying to kick them back into gear, and I think they're going to be okay. Here's my moringa. If you remember from the moringa update, or moringa, they were not doing so well. Now I actually have 3 of them that are growing like normal plants again. They're not in that plain old peat. They're actually in some good composted soil mix that I make, and doing very good. And right here we got some Camelot Peppers. Been growing these a while. They were in pots, kind of root bound, so I've got them in bags now to give them a little freedom to grow. They're full of all sorts of pepper right now. Just I better figure out a way to start selling some peppers, I think. And down inside, a couple of 3 red habaneros. Got to have something hot and spicy to mix in with some of this sweet pepper, I guess. But that's it for right now. As you can see, looking at the size of this stuff, there are a lot of the plants are approaching the top of the greenhouse where I'll have to top them and stop the growth. They're just too clustered, too tight together right now to try to do the string drop down kind of deal like I did with the big Rutgers on the end. So we'll take what we can get out of this one, use the lessons learned, and try to do a little bit better job next fall. As usual, thank y'all for watching. Thanks everybody for the comments and the support. And until next time, God bless you.